Hello guys, how you doing? Hope you are fine. Thank you once again for subscribing and happy new year, especially to those who are seeing my video for the first time this year. Here we learn a lot from my personal travel, study, work, experiences to loss of opportunities, both scholarship in the UK, outside of the UK. You can go back to my previous videos and there are lots of things to learn. So today I want to speak on how you can secure your first or second job as a student in the UK. This is January. In the next few days, weeks, lots of students from different countries will be flying into the United Kingdom to resume their study. And one thing I know that most of them will be looking for is part-time job that they can do to be able to cope with the financial demands in a new country. So if you are coming in or if you're already in the UK and you're yet to get a job, then this video is a must watch. So once again, congratulations for getting the admission and congratulations for booking your flight ticket. And if you're already in the UK, congratulations on arriving safely. So let's get down to the business of the day. So to get a job in the UK is not really a rocket science. You need to know the things you must do. First and foremost, you need to know who to talk to. You need to know where to look out for. I know probably most of you might have heard of job application sites like Indeed, Reed, Total Jobs, and the rest of them. They are all amazing. However, when it comes to getting jobs in the UK, you need more than the applications. So the first thing you must do when you arrive in the UK is to ask the people you are living with. I believe that most students, they are going to live in a shared apartment. Shared apartment is, let me say, you are living with other students in a particular apartment. You are staying in one room and they are staying in another room, and you guys are sharing maybe the kitchen and the toilet or bedroom or whatever the case might be. So once you get to the apartment, ask those who have been there before, especially if they are not new students. If they've been there, let me say, before you, they might be there, let me say, 5 months before you, or those who might be in their postgraduate visa or whatever the case might be. Just ask them questions. They know a lot that you don't know. When I arrive here in the UK also, I make sure I ask them where I work currently. The person that gave me the information is my flatmate. Yeah, he no longer works there. He had to connect me directly to the agency who were able to ask me to come for my induction. I did the induction, I passed, and that is it. I've been working with them since March because I arrived UK January 23rd last year. So the first thing you must do is ask those you are living with. And this entails that you must try to be a good person. You must learn how to relate with people. You're in the UK, you can't just keep things to yourself. You need to be able to talk to people, and the best people you can talk to, they're the people you are living with. If there are anybody that you should make peace with or anybody you should live in peace with, then they should be your flatmates, because that's the people that you always meet every day of your life. So ask them questions, ask them you are new here and you want to get a job, listen to what they will say. Number two is always look out for your school, the email that your school be sending to you. UK schools, they are helpful. They try to carry their students along, and that's the reason why they often host job, career events in the school, and they always drop that information on their school email. So once you are done with your enrollment and you are settled, always be looking at on your school email, because you will always receive such messages from them. I have received about, I think, more than 3 of the job hub and many of job interview, things that have to do with career, job. I have received lots of them also in my own school. So they are the best bet for you also. Number one is ask your flatmate, then always be looking at on your school website. Then number three is this: use your phone, go to Google, just type recruitment agencies near me. They will list a whole lot for you. Now, the best thing you can also do is this: just use your Google Map, try and locate the city center of your particular city or town that you live in, because most of these recruitment agencies, they stay at the city center. Now, in the UK, you don't just get a job directly, especially if you're a student. You often get a job through agencies, that is recruitment agencies. So you have to pass through them. When these companies need employees, whether full-time or part-time, they will always contact their agency, and the agency will now bring in the best people for them. I remember when someone told me about the company I'm working with currently, I had to go straight to the company and I told them I'm looking for a job. Thank God for the security guy at the gate. He gave me the contact, and that was the agency contact. And when I contacted them, I didn't get the response that I needed, but through my flatmate, it was easier for me. So what I'm saying in essence is this: jobs are given to students here through agencies. So what you have to do is go to the city center of your town, use your phone, type recruitment agencies near me, then start going to these of their offices one after the other, register with a lot of them. If you're coming to Hall, I know of Starfinder, I know of Staff Force, I know of Rich Recruitment, I know of Prestige, I know a whole lot of them. I know of Personal Gap and a whole lot of them, though I may not be able to remember all of them. So all of these agencies, they have companies they are working with, and don't be disappointed when you approach them and they will tell you that they don't have available job for part-time students, or let me say part-time jobs rather. It's normal. It's not that easy to get part-time jobs. So what I'm saying in essence is this: once you go to any of them and you get that response from them, move to the next agency close to you, and always make sure that you are going with your documents so that you will do your registration very, very fast. And I've already explained some things you must do in my, I think, one of the last two videos I've made. Go back and listen to that video. You must already have your share code, that is an evidence that you can work in the UK. Then you must have your NI. NI is just like an identity that you are a resident in the UK at the moment. So with these documents, you can go ahead and do what you're meant to do. Then also I mentioned about having your time. I also mentioned that also because you need these three documents when you are filling the job registration at any of these agencies that you'll be visiting. So do well to go back to that video and watch it again to get these documents ready. Now, you can also look out for job website like Indeed. The second job I got in the UK, or should I call it the fourth job rather, I got the job through Indeed. I was just doing my normal application till I got a call one day. Are you available to start? Blah, 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 blah. I was like, I'm available. I went there, and that was it. So make sure that you also take advantage of Indeed, then Total Jobs and other job websites in the UK. This will help you. Like I said before, always ask questions. Ask people around you. If you are going to any church or whatever, ask your members in church. The other day I was helping out in my church to move from one location to another to our new location. I saw two black guys discussing with my pastor, and the pastor said that they should come the next Sunday so that he can take them to people who might be able to help them. So I overheard them. I waited. When they were done, I called them and I gave them a contact to call, and I asked them, call this number, tell them I was the one, because that's my agency, and they actually told me to help them get in more students who want part-time job. So when I told them to call them and I gave them my name as a reference, one of the guys came back to me that they have started working with the company. That was it. Very easy. Because of what? Somebody was there to do what? To help them. So the first thing you must do is ask those you are living with. Always look out for your school email. Use your phone. Use Google Map. Go to your city center. Go and register with more than 5 to 10 agencies. Any of them that calls, go for the job, and don't be discouraged with the kind of job you might be doing here. Most of the jobs you might be doing here might be factory jobs or care jobs. Factory jobs can be manufacturing, can be construction, can be any kind of factory job, then care job. And I think that's the major jobs that people normally do in their first year in the UK. I'm working in a construction. I worked in a construction factory before. I'm currently working in a production factory at the moment. So what I'm saying in essence is be ready to do what you see available and know that you're just doing it for the first year to be able to support yourself in the UK. The way you are done with your studies, right now I'm done. I have defended, and on the 26th my course will end up. I will now go and start applying for better option for full-time jobs and stuff like that. So what I'm saying in essence is this: any job that you see, do it at the moment. At least have that UK experience to build your CV. I remember one of the occasions where I was going through the city center. I called a number. I called a number that I was given to in one of those offices. That should be the library, the city library. And they said that they don't give jobs, but they can help to revamp my CV. I thought it was all a play till they emailed me. These guys did my CV revamp. Absolutely. Like it was better. I've been using that CV to make my applications. So in UK here, one thing I love about this country that they are ready to help you settle in. So get your CV, get your time, get your share code, get your NI, then start asking questions, start making that application, start going to the city center. Then if you have money, buy a bicycle also because you might need it to make your movement around the whole town easier than walking around. When I started working in the UK, it was in January, February. It was very cold, so I really felt the cold till I got myself a bicycle, which I've been using to convey myself from one place to another place. So do this, and you will get that job within the first, or let me say, latest within your 2 months in the UK. And I hope that you will get a job and you can come back to this video to say thank you. So this is just a brief summary of how to get your job in the UK within 1, 2, 3 months. Thank you for watching. Do well to recommend others to join and to subscribe on our YouTube video. Thank you.